Hey guys, Keith Carson here, Berkley Pro. We're gonna talk about some cranking. We're gonna go through shallow to deep, and I know it can be confusing trying to figure out which crankbait to throw. With there being a million different ones to choose from, you wanna find what works best for you and you know how you like to fish. And for me, I prefer the crankbaits that have the tighter wobble. It seems like it picks up those more finicky fish that aren't as willing to bite the really aggressive style crankbaits. And these are my few crankbaits that I throw all the time, everywhere. So when the water's chilly, you want to throw your flat-sided crankbait. These are great crankbaits for when the water temperature is around 50 to 65-ish. I've noticed that when the water gets below 50, it gets really hard to get bit on any kind of a crankbait. And that's more, you know, jerkbait style stuff. But as soon as that water hits 50 degrees is the magical number where you can start cranking. And that's when you want to get the flat side crankbait in your hand. The fritz side 5, fritz side 7, fritz side 9, whatever kind of structure or depth you're fishing, you want that flat side in your hand. As it warms up even more and it gets above 60 degrees, then you want to go to a bigger crankbait, not as tight of a wobble, more aggressive wobble, and that's going to really call in those big ones to bite. And you know, I've got the dime here. We've got a dime in a 4-foot, a 6-foot, and a 10-foot runner. This is something you're going to want to throw when the fish are extremely aggressive and they're biting well. You're going to pick up the most aggressive fish on that mean wobble. So after you get beyond that 60, 70 degree water temperature and it's more summertime ledge fishing, you want to pick up the Berkley Dredger. You can really bang these things around, get them down there in the stumps, get them down on the ledges. In the summertime when the water is warm, 70, 80, 90 degrees, that's when you want to pull these out. And that's somewhere in that 12-pound class line. If you want to go lighter, you can get these deeper. If you want to go to 10 or even 8, I know that some guys do that. I don't like to do that. I get too worried I'm going to lose them, but I know there's great cranking guys that like to go on really light line. So just to keep it super simple, as far as colors go, I've got shad color baits, I've got crawl color baits, and I've got bluegill or brim colored baits. And that's it. And that's really all you need in the entire nation. My favorite color is Ghost Morning Dawn. This is the color that I throw everywhere, all the time. Cold water, warm water, doesn't matter. But keep those baits in your tackle box in those colors and you're gonna catch a lot of fish. One of the important things to remember when you're cranking is don't overthink it. And part of that means going out there with an open mind. You know, don't be too focused on one thing or throw into one particular type of structure with the crankbait. Take these flat side crankbaits, take the dime, throw it on rocks, throw it on docks, you know, throw it at the mouths of cuts, throw it on bridges, throw it, you know, whatever you see, throw to it and reel, crank it down there, bounce it off the structure. And if you do that for a day, I guarantee you, you will get some bites and the fish will tell you what they're doing and where they're positioned and what you need to do to catch more fish and put more fish in the boat with crankbaits.